May profits be upon you. How are you doing, my fellow traders? I hope you're doing well today. All right, we're going to take a look at the pound USD. Pound USD, let's take a quick look at the RT money meter. The RT money meter tracks the rate of change of each individual currency futures. All right, and we track it over a period of 15 weeks. And we update every week. All right, and last week, we can see that the US dollar was at 6.89, ranked number one. It's still ranked number one, has been for quite a while because there's a global flight to safety because of the inflation and all everywhere. All right. High rates of inflation and economy slowdowns and all. So there's a flight to safety, and this is the king of safe havens, right? This week it's at 544. We see a pullback still happening. Matter of fact, I think this pullback was 3 weeks in the making. Yeah, from 715, from the 15th, we were at 941, and then we went to 689, and this week we're at 544. So we see a pullback, right? On the pound, we see last week it was at minus 799, and this week is at minus 678. Yeah. We lost, the pound lost one slot, slid one slot down in the rankings. It's still one of the weaker currencies, but it did gain a little bit of strength, going from 799 to minus 799 to minus 678. So this is something that we're watching. All right. When the strongest is pulling back and one of the weakest is pulling up, it makes for an interesting situation. All right. Does it mean that I want to take, buy the pound against the US dollar? We'll see. We'll take a close look at it. Let's do some top-down analysis. Let's start with the monthly. All right. What I want you to see here is we've been bearish for months, right? Very strong momentum to the downside. We had a nice little pullback here, and then again, more bearish sentiment. That's why that red arrow is there. We are filling this wick so far. We are filling this wick. I've been speaking about this every time we do analysis on the pound here. All right. Bear in mind, we have some very impactful kind of news. We have the high impact news here. All right. On the 4th, we have the interest rate decision for the pound, and it kind of went dovish last time and only raising it 25 percentage points, base percentage points. All right. This week, are we going to see a stronger hike? I don't know yet, of course, but if they raise it too high, if they go 50 base percentage points higher, all right, they're going to be affecting growth, the economic growth there, and they're trying to they're in stagflation kind of situation, and it's a very tenuous kind of situation there. So the Bank of England is going to make some decisions. There's going to be a lot of news on that. I think that's Wednesday, if I'm not, no, Thursday. All right, and the 5th we have US dollar non-farm payrolls. That's going to be also high impact potentially. All right. The interest rates and non-farm payrolls, those are the kinds of news events that can have the potential to reverse market. So that's why I pay attention to it. I'm not a fundamental trader, but it's wise to be aware of the high impact news. All right. Especially if you're in a trade and it could take you out. Now, this is on the weekly. What are we seeing? We're just seeing price make lower lows and lower highs. That's all. That's it. And that's all we need to see for a downtrend. All right. We are still, we have not come to the very low, the swing low, the higher time frame swing low, but we are on our way to it. All right. We are in this zone of demand, but we are coming to the nitty gritty of it. You understand the supply, I mean, the demand in that, the wicks. All right. But we are filling the higher time frame wick. Let's look at the daily. All right. Days upon days of downtrend. So the higher time frames are basically saying, you know, that there's no reason to think that bullishly as yet. We're breaking structure to the downside. We're breaking structure to the downside. We're breaking structure to the downside, right? But what did we just? What have we done recently? We have internal highs being broken here. So let's go to the 4-hour. All right. So I am still to the higher time frames. All of them are bearish. This is a weak kind of a weak currency. I want to also point out something on the daily. Look at the days. All right. This is where we see the marginal, strength entering into this market, right? All right. Look at all this news coming up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Keep an eye out for the news. All right. And we had this big whipsawing kind of doji candle here once it reached the daily supply. So we have a reaction from the daily supply. Do I think it'd be wise to take buys into that? No, I do not think that would be wise. All right. Especially where the higher time frames are already telling you that, trying to tell you that it's going lower. However, the US dollar, if we can take a peek at the Dixie, we're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. You can see that we are in correction. All right. But it's impulse correction, and we are hitting the daily demand. Do I think there's a chance price will turn around here? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Maybe we might see another couple of days, a day or two of pushing down and then up. All right. And I think we might see that happen as we have a non-farm payroll coming on Friday, so we might see some of that going on. I want to take a peek at the weekly. All right. Yeah, there is a weekly demand here. This is daily demand, but the weekly demand is what has me concerned. We could see price come down to this weekly, and then with it, which is still within the daily, but I'm looking for a price to turn around here, and it may tap that weekly demand and then go up. You understand? All right. So be wary of 104.97. That's actually near the whole number of where we're at. There we go. The whole number of 10500. Okay. So this is going to be a key area for me, 10500. All right. Bear that in mind. Let's go back. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a mark on this one. 105. This is going to drive me crazy. All right. There you go. All right. 10500. Let's look at that. That's a possible area that price could make its way down to and then turn around on the daily. On the US dollar. So let's go back to GBP. Let's go to the 4-hour where we make our money, where we get busy, where we get to see what's to see. All right. We have the trading range here, top to bottom, the higher time frame daily trading range. And we can see that we had a very nice pullback into premium price. We're looking to take it down. So this is where we would be looking for a pullback from the swing high to the swing low down here. And let's stretch it over to the right side. We can see that this is where you want to take shorts from the premium price range of the trading range, right? So I am looking for short setups for sure. All right. I'm looking for short setups. All right. Now, in the short term, because I believe US dollar is pulling back some, it's pulling back and has room to go, we may see a deeper penetration into this daily supply. All right. Make sure you hear me and read me right. Okay. We could see some further upside action, right? What do we have here? Price came up. All right. Tap the daily demand. We come back down and had a bullish reaction. I'm looking at price making a decision here. Okay. We filled a fair value gap into this more refined zone. This is a daily zone, and inside this daily zone is the 4 hour. All right. And we filled the 4 hour fill. Oh, we actually got a little bit more room for that. That's why I'm thinking this is a 4 hour. Yeah, I'm looking for a price to see if it will go up. We had a very nice bullish reaction here, but we don't have a lot of steam going up. You understand? I'm looking at that steam, and it kind of, that last 4 hour candle was like blah. Look at the nature of the way this candle is. The last Friday candle, this Friday candle, that it's a big old indecision, but it does say that the upward momentum is dissipating. All right, this one here, then this doji. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. Just be careful if you're looking for shorts. Wait for a proper setup. All right, and the way I would look for it, this is where I take pride in letting you know what I'm looking for. All right, I would like to see price come up here and give us. Where's my writing tool? All right, I'm looking for price to come up here and give me this. All right, I need to see a break of this structure here and then come down. That's what I would like. All right, doesn't mean I'm going to get what I like, but I would like to see this high. I would like to see that high taken out, the fair value gap completely filled, and we react off of that 4 hour. All right, this is a range. This is a range, and I need to see a break of the range. Now, when would it be best, the more conservative play, especially for those that are looking for swing entries? Man, all right. You want to see this fail. You want to see this demand fail. All right. Boom, with a break and a close below and a pullback to whatever supply is here. This is where you would take a high probability trade to the downside. Okay. That's that scenario. That's a conservative approach to this. All right. Now, if I get a sweep of this high, then I'll be looking for this. We get this, and we get that our pattern. I will take a high probability trade that is with the overall higher time frame trend. I would take that down to Chinatown. All right, it'll probably bounce here and then go back down. So, this is it's a wait and see, because this rejection here is, it looms large with me. So I need to see a liquidity grab, a fulfillment of this 4 hour gap. All right, because the higher time frame, the daily fair value gap, I believe, was filled here. Yeah, on the daily 4 hour gap was filled, but this is a doji candle, so it can go either way. I would suggest you wait and see which way it goes. If it starts heading down, I wouldn't take. You can take a day trade short. Yes, you can. There's always those opportunities. You can always day trade it. All right, and day trade shorts from here. And I would go down. If I were you, I would go down to the 4 hour and look for confirmation entries off of the supply in that wick. All right, and we would look for this kind of price action here on the 15. All right, but I'm not going to take those shorts. Just because I like this. I like this range to be broken, either to the upside or either to the downside. You understand? So I can get a definitive move. If it comes down here, it takes that low out, takes this low out, gives me a confirmation of on the 15 that it intends to go back up, I'll take that trade. If it comes up here, gives me my confirmation that it's going back down on the 15-minute or 15-minute confirmations, then I'm taking it down. Do you understand? Okay, good. Good. I heard you. You actually said you did understand. So I'm losing it, man. All right. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the like button if you did. Smash it. All right. And do like and subscribe to my channel. This shows that you appreciate what I'm doing and you want to encourage me to keep doing it. All right. And it helps the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. I'm going to leave the Outlook video on the individual currency futures on your screen right now. Click on that. I'm going to make sure all of my videos today will be put on a playlist for you so that you can just click one and let it roll. All right. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.